I share now a brief snippet from Egyptian coffin texts. Verily, I am the one who dwells in the light. Yes, I am a soul that came into being, born from the body of the God. Yes, I am a falcon that dwells in the light, that finds its power through its own light and through its own radiance. O Osiris, Lord of manifestations, great and majestic, here I have come. Born from the body of the God. We are fractals of God. We are the creator, aspects of the creator, little fractals of source energy, source light within this 3D genetic vehicle. Aspects of the creator experiencing creation in this human form, from this human perspective in this schoolroom earth. It is not sufficient to let ourselves as divine beings be swept away by the tides of existence, by the caprice, the whim, and circumstance of this digital matrix, of this charade, of this play that is supposed to be our lives. The stream of this life, the focus, the flow of our lives is often fraught with danger, obstacles that we must successfully overcome. And I'm not talking about just physical needs and such. I'm talking about what it is for you as a divine aspect of the Creator to fulfill your soul mission, to fulfill what it means to be divine. To fail means that we are condemned to be just facsimiles, caricatures of human beings, less than we were meant, less than our potential for what it meant to incarnate now at this time. Because if you're incarnated now at this time on this planet, you are here for a reason. If you have made it through the last 3 years and you are at the point where your consciousness, your connection to your soul is a very real and important thing for you, you have a noble purpose to fulfill, dear esteemed, honorable, notable, and noble viewer. You have a divine purpose to fulfill. Now, I could ramble on, and this is not so much meant to promote this book that I'm releasing at the end of this month, but it is a collection of thoughts of the message that I wish to get across to you, to the collective. And so this book, Academy of the Ascendants, this is the 3rd volume in the trilogy of the New Earth Golden Age timeline that I've been working on for the last couple of months. So I'm going to read the book description, and I want to impress upon each of you, whomever is watching this video, this information, about the importance of your existence and the divinity of your existence. And regardless of the culture, customs, ethnicity, or nation state of origins of any given Terran, and a Terran is, as I've used it, as a human of harmonic universe number 1, a Terran, which is harmonic universe number 1 is dimensions 1 through 3. So pretty much humans in their solely human state, still kind of trapped and bedazzled by the 5 senses and imprisoned within the digital matrix, the distractions of the digital matrix. But regardless of any given Terran, of wherever, whatever it is your background, we are all united in this fact that we are all children of light, of the Great Awakening. All systems reduced down into 3 requirements for the ascendant upon the path of the Golden Age timeline to the new Earth. Control of the body, your genetic vehicle. Your body is a temple. It is not to be abused. It is to be honored as the vessel of your soul, your spirit, your mission on this planet. This mission as a soul, as a fractal of God throughout the multiverse, not just limited to this planet. Control of the emotions. You know what it means when you get fired up, of your anger or of your impassion somehow. That is your spirit. And control of the mind, which is, we can understand as our psyche, our soul. The soul, the mind, is the go-between that connects us from the matter of this harmonic universe number 1 to the higher realms, the higher dimensions of harmonic universe number 2, and to our spirit, which is a fractal of God. But our mind is conterminous with what we understand as soul. Children of light of the Great Awakening. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. That was from the Thessalonians, from within the Quantum Bible. This is a book of knowledge, and this is referring to the book that I'm releasing, Academy of the Ascendants. This is book 3 in the New Earth Golden Age timeline. This is a book of knowledge, or as to pronounce it in the manner of Pasamazulu Babakredo Mutwaf, knowledge. This is a book of knowledge, and subsequently a book of power. Knowledge of the self, as in the sense of your awareness of being as a fractal of source-connected awareness, equates to a self-empowering existence on your own terms, in complete command of your destiny as an ascendant upon the Golden Age timeline of the New Earth epoch. Man, woman, person, know thyself. Cat, puppy, all is consciousness. All is being elevated in consciousness. But know thyself, then thou shalt know the universe and God. And no less than a great intellect, if Pythagoras was responsible for that statement. The human instrument in the Terran, human of harmonic universe number 1, modality of existence, is the reason why heaven can never occur upon earth. As long as we are trapped within the digital matrix, the artificial intelligence hive mind, amplified lower animal nature of hapless consumerism versus co-creator meta-human status as a Terran in a solely fallen human modality, we are limited by our fragmented consciousness. We seek pleasure and base survival, never rising above the lower animal level of selfishness to an elevated perspective that embraces a path that synthesizes and ultimately unites the actual with the ideal. Now that's just a fancy way of saying, are you walking your talk? Are you in alignment? Is all of your truth in alignment with your actions? That is what that means, and that is what this is all about. That is what this existence is all about, to burn falsehood from our consciousness, to embrace the power of truth and the light of truth and the power of higher living based upon higher values. That is what a metahuman is. So I'll continue on with the description from this book that will be released at the end of this month. So, never rising above the lower animal level of selfishness to an elevated perspective that embraces a path that synthesizes and ultimately unites the actual with the ideal. The purpose of this endeavor within the Academy of the Ascendants, the endeavor of birthing the Ascendant, which is a human of harmonic universe number 2, which is dimensions 4, 5, and 6, birthing the Ascendant metahuman upon the new earth, is not left to the whim and caprice of unfocused living or living without intent. It is the destiny of our species to free itself of our collective delusions, illusions, and distortions, and peer unflinchingly into the depths of our divine anatomy, with the rigorous methods of spiritual technology, to clear all aberrations, and to do this while existing on earth in a human body in the process of ascendance. This third offering in the New Earth Golden Age Timeline Trilogy is the primary source manual of spiritual technology for the Academy of the Ascendants. The Academy of the Ascendants is a New Earth metahuman institution of higher learning that instructs Terrans upon the path of success in realizing the Golden Age timeline of the New Earth. Codified systems of spiritual technology and ascension modalities are the primary focus of this core manual for Terrans upon the path of initiation. Initiation, or also referred to as ascension, is the reunification of all of the aspects of self through all the dimensions and through all space-time of a fragmented Terran. For a Terran in a state of ascension, it would not matter if they had a genetic vehicle in the third dimension or not. It would only matter that all of their aspects be in harmony, in communication, and united with both the ascendant metahuman aspect and connected to source intelligent infinity. At that point, there is no barrier between the dimensions, 3, 4, 5, 6 dimensions, or between time and space. And everything that Terrans would call miraculous is possible, as they are now existing as a fully realized and integrated New Earth Ascendant, with all the attendant powers of the realized metahuman. So, yes, to those people still bedazzled with the digital matrix that only understand this existence through their 5 senses and what is foisted upon them, thrust upon them from the system that wishes to keep you from your divinity, well, a person who's in touch with their soul, connected to source, their actions, their life will appear miraculous, because it is miraculous by any other definition. By the definition of harmonic universe, those people that are in command of their own destiny, in touch with their own soul connected, source connected, intelligent infinity awareness, are truly miraculous. That is what a metahuman is. That is what this new earth is. That is what the golden age is. A human fully in command of their divinity, fully in knowledge, fully aware of their own divinity. So, in this book that will be released at the end of this month, thematic content arranged in chapter format is such as chapter the first, the gate of the ancients, Vedhan, piercing of chakras, opening the gate. These are the chapters that will be in this book. Chapter the second, the web of sound. Chapter the third, temple of photon. Chapter the fourth, disciples of the 36th chamber. Chapter the fifth, the valley of shadow. Chapter the sixth, cosmic sea of quantum infinity. Chapter the seventh, the all that is returned to source. So I won't go into so much about the details on those chapters. It was purposely meant to be enticing with somewhat mysterious, poetic sounding chapter titles to perhaps entice the reader. Have to have a little showmanship, but I want you to understand this is all about empowering your soul. This is about empowering your mind, your mental capacity, your life. And it all begins with the organic computer that we all have been granted, this technology that has been so expertly designed. This human anatomy, this human divine anatomy is incredible. And everybody wants to go running off and worship technology and worship, putting on the virtual reality headset and letting your imagination be taken over by Elon Musk or somebody, or whomever, Google, I don't know, metaverse. But our most precious gift is our brain, that our source, our creator, the creator of all that is, the prime creator, the divine grid programmer, created for us. And so there's some obstacles in this life that we must overcome to connect back to our divinity, but I believe that is what this schoolroom earth is all about. But our most precious gift is our brain. It is what allows us to learn, love, think, create, and even to experience joy. It is the gateway to our emotions. And that is why we are so, as humans, we are so blessed, because we have these emotions. But the more we begin to allow technology and artificial intelligence to take over our lives, and I'm not here to like lambast or say, hey, this is all totally evil, this technology. But what is evil is giving our power as humans over to it. And it all begins with how much time you spend on your smartphone in the digital matrix rather than out in nature. Hey, if I sound old, like an old man, then so be it. But you need to be out in nature, barefoot, getting your feet in the earth, with your sun directly into the sun. I mean, with your eyes directly looking into the sun. But listen, our emotions is what makes us most powerful. It is our spirit, it is our connection to spirit, our capacity for deeply experiencing life. It allows us to innovate, to grow, and accomplish. Talking about our emotions, which are part of our brain physiology, divine anatomy. But we can, if we just co-opt, we begin to learn to live more with more purpose and intent. We can enhance our brain, and we can supercharge our ability to learn, to be our own computers, if you will, which most of us are. I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm not trying to say, but there are a few obstacles, and essentially I'll end the video with this this admonishment, this warning, that there are 4 villains that challenge our capacity for divinity, to think, to focus, to learn, to grow, and be fully meta-human, to be an ascended meta-human. Now, you've heard of an ascended master. Well, I'm going to tell you about a descended master, the opposite of a black magic descended master, technological black magic, technological artificial intelligence distraction that is purposely a distractor to keep you from your divinity. There's this digital deluge that we have, this unending flood of information in a world of finite time and unfair expectations. Why do you think that everyone has to be up and at work at like 7 or 8 in the morning? The time when the sun is coming up, the golden time when you could be out when the sun's coming up, getting those sun rays into your eyes at the golden hour. But no, you're meant to get up and be all emotional and worried about, you got to get to work and be a robot, But this digital deluge of unending flood of information in a world of finite time and unfair expectations that leads to overwhelm us, leads to this free-floating anxiety and sleeplessness and drowning us in data and this constant change. So that's part of this whole digital distraction that I talked about, of the black magic descended master distractor factors. I mean, this social media, this little ping of digital dopamine that replaces our ability to sustain our attention necessary for deep relationships, deep learning, and deep work. Which all this leads to a digital dementia. I mean, memory is a muscle that we have allowed to atrophy. The more we rely on our little digital gadgets to do our work for us, the more our own divine aspects, they erode. We have digital dementia. And so essentially they rob us. All of these digital villains, if you will, rob us of our focus. This over-reliance on technology and artificial intelligence. They rob us of our focus, attention, learning, and most importantly, our ability to truly reason and truly think. That what makes us divine. It robs us of our mental clarity, results in brain fatigue, distraction, inability to easily learn, and unhappiness. Simply unhappiness and unfulfilled purpose in our lives, which is to, as a soul, to learn our lessons, connect back to source while we're here in this third dimension, rise up, connect to the harmonic universe number 2, and fully realize our divine nature. And that's what this is all about, folks. So I'm going to have some more videos coming up where it's going to be a little bit more focused, but I think I kind of got the message. Somehow I forgot what the message was going to be. But anyway, I think the message is have a great day and stay divine. Stay divine.
Namaste. Namaskaram.